Melissa, happy Friday. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice here. So guess what I have for you? A quick and easy, and I love this custom sticker hack that you can use to, first of all, avoid print and cut, and second of all, maximize your sticker material. So I love doing this kind of stuff because I hate wasting material, especially if you can get around print and cut, which also can tend to like make you want to pull your hair out sometimes, right? Okay, so here's the thing. I am using Online Labels. This is, you guys know, Online Labels is like my to-go place for sticker material. They've got a million different types of sticker material. Today, we are going to use their clear sticker paper. It's very glossy. They also have it available in matte, but it's printable on both inkjet and laser. Well, there's two different. There's an inkjet one and a laser one, so make sure you get the right one. But you can, it's fully printable, okay? And then the thing is, because you don't have to use registration marks, you are able to print on the full sheet. You guys, you know how to do the borderless printing, right? Okay, you can see this is a sheet that I printed of it already. And I don't have the border, so I'm maximizing my space. I'm not wasting the space with the registration marks. The other thing that you're doing by doing it this way, and I'll tell you exactly what you're going to do, is you're not fussing with, because this is super glossy, sometimes the reflection from the light when you then go to try to use the registration marks, it messes it up and you end up getting a registration error on super glossy materials like this. So this avoids that. All right, so what are you going to do? I am making a full set of just color pattern custom stickers, okay? So what I did, and I'm sharing the file with you, it's free. What I did in Silhouette Studio, this is what my Silhouette Studio looks like. So I divided my work area into 3 sections. Okay, first let me move this so you can see. Okay, so you can see I have these 3 sections, okay? I just used the draw a square tool and drew those areas out. And then I filled them with a pattern. Any pattern that you have in your patterns folder from the fill pattern, you can fill. So this is what it ended up looking like. I printed this, okay? Then, after I printed it, I took that sticker template that I just shared with you, and I overlaid it. So all of these red pieces are my stickers, okay? And I have them right over top. Now, I can go, and I'm going to put this sheet that I printed on my inkjet printer on my clear Online Label sticker sheet, and I'm going to put it in my printer, and I'm just going to cut. So there's no print and cut with registration marks. You're printing and then you're cutting right on there. So you can see that there's going to end up being very little wasted area, and all my stickers will cut out, okay? Now you just want to make sure that you turn the cut lines off for the boxes that you filled with the pattern. All right, let's get this cutting, and then we'll talk about a couple of other things. And if you have questions, you can put them in the comments. I want you to see what I'm doing, so I'm just going to pull you down here. I'm using a very large mat right now for some reason. Basically, it was the only one that I could find. The other ones are like buried under stuff. So now I'm just taking my full sheet. You do want to make sure that you let this dry just a second after it comes out of the printer. And I'm going to I do it this way so in case there's any ink, it doesn't get on my hands. Okay, so now it's stuck on there really well. And I'm going to pull it over here to my Cameo. Okay, and load that in there. Now, the cut settings. This is like the wonkiest thing. What's going on here today? Okay. The cut settings that I'm going to use for this are, and again, this is Online Label sticker paper, the clear. So I'm using a blade of 3, speed 7. I just did that because these designs aren't very intricate. Force 26 and 1 pass. Now I'm just going to send it, and it's going to begin cutting out the stickers. All right. So what we're going to have when we end up, let's see if I can find you. This is the first one that I made, okay? So this is what we're going to end up with when we're done with this. So while that's cutting, those of you who are just joining, I will quickly recap. This was a full sheet of clear sticker paper. Looked like this from Online Labels. Stuck it in my printer and printed out. These were just boxes I drew in Silhouette Studio and filled with patterns from my patterns folder. Then I overlaid the sticker shapes, and honestly, the sticker shapes that I used were just from Flexi Shapes. So I had a heart, I had a couple of flags, and then I had some other squares, and the other squares that I have are sized specifically for Erin Condren planners. So they would fit like right up in here, or if you have, I have the hourly because my life is like nuts enough that I need an hourly planner, and it still doesn't work. But here's what it ends up looking like when it's done, okay? So there's that. I just slapped it on there, but I'll show you when this finishes how awesome this is, that you're not wasting registration mark area. You can get more stickers on there, and you can also use up more of your printable materials. Now, if anybody has questions, I'll slide back over here so you can see. Again, this doesn't have to just be done with this sticker paper, but I like using it this way because you don't have to fuss with print and cut. You're not getting the reflection from the light, which sometimes happens on high gloss, okay? Do you know where to order iron-on material labels that you could print off? That off the top of my head, I do not know at this right this second. You actually may want to check Online Labels. They have more printable sticker-like material, and they also have heat transfer type printable materials as well. They've got more than anywhere else I've ever seen. So that would work. Those of you asking, would this work for iron-ons? Yes, absolutely. And again, you can get printable heat transfer. I think they have the JetPro brand at Online Labels. You can get that there as well and do this. This works for things that are, well, and you'll see, shapes, different things like that, where it's not, it's all one. So it's like this is a pattern, obviously. You're not, you know, it's not something specific like, I don't know, a multicolored flower. That's not going to work. Well, it would work, but it would just cut out of the pattern. But you'll see how this works, and what's great is you can take the patterns and then you can coordinate them all. So that's one way to do it. Now, somebody is asking, Andrea is saying, I'm confused on how to use patterns. So patterns are like, think of it this way. I'm trying to see what I have. Well, here, we'll just do this. So patterns are basically digital wallpaper or digital scrap paper. You can bring them into Silhouette Studio, and then you can fill shapes with them. So in this example, we have filled a whole sticker sheet with 3 different patterns. Now, of course, you could fill the whole sticker sheet with one if you wanted, one whole color, or you can divide it. I was like, I don't need, you know, a whole sheet of flamingos and flowers, but I would love to have some. All right, so now all I have to do is I can peel off, okay? This is the sticker label, okay? And you can see how many stickers I got out of that one sheet, and I'm not wasting a bunch of space. Now, these down here look like they're all one, but they're not. I put them so close together so that they would actually share a cut line in between there, and then I can get them even closer. Now, this is what the transparent or the clear sticker paper looks like when you pick it up off of the backing. However, I want you to see that when you put it in your planner or wherever you're going to put it, it actually picks up, you know, it's much more vibrant because you're getting it off of the white there, okay? So, if you're selling stickers, for example, and somebody orders a set of this, you could add another cut line through here and separate it if you wanted. Or same thing over here. So you can, this is really going to help you make stickers fast, waste less material, and avoid print and cut altogether. All right? All right, so you can do this if somebody's asking, do the stickers have text or is it just shapes? These are just shapes, as you can see. Okay, and I've made a whole set of coordinating this size up here that I was telling you about. Let me just pull that off of there. This one right here is specifically sized for the Erin Condren. so that fits right up there at that top box there, okay? And if you have a bunch of coordinating patterns, you could do a section on your sheet, you know, one up here, down, like all like that, all right? Okay, so there's tons of different ways that you can do this. If Callie, sorry, is asking, she's going to make them for her daughter. Yes, print a full sheet and then cut them all out. You can get them much closer together. You save a bunch of space, utilize the entire 8.5 by 11, as opposed to when you have registration marks, you're losing like a square inch all the way around, okay? So just keep that in mind. All right, guys, for those of you who don't want the transparent or the clear sticker paper, there's a ton of other kinds. There's the waterproof. There is the removable, which I love for planners because I don't know about you, but my plans always change. I just pick it up and move it. There is just the glossy, which gives you a great professional looking print. Matte, if you prefer the matte. There is all different kinds of stuff like this, okay? All right, so head over, and if you are completely confused and like, Melissa, you have lost your mind on a Friday, that's okay. Rewind and rewatch, and I promise you, it will start to make sense, okay? Or if those of you who are just like, I am print a cut, I am anti-registration mark, this is your new best friend, okay? All right, guys, have a fabulous weekend. I will see you soon.